The energy inside the iHeart Jingle Ball in Fort Worth, Texas was already wild, but everything shifted the second Nelly and City Spud hit that stage. The crowd was loud, the lights were blazing, and fans say the entire arena felt like a time machine back to the early 2000s, until one unexpected moment turned the performance into the night's most talked about headline. As Nelly moved across the stage, hyping the audience and exchanging bars with City Spud, a sudden streak of pink flew across the spotlight, then another, and then a third. Fans allege people started screaming before they even realized what had happened. Nelly stopped mid-bar with that familiar smirk, half amused, half surprised, when he looked down and saw it, a bra on the stage floor, then another one dangling off a stage monitor. Cell phones immediately shot up from every angle as people tried to capture the moment. Reports say Nelly picked one up, held it in the air like a trophy, and the crowd lost its mind. But it was what he did next that set social media on fire. He didn't throw it back, he didn't ignore it. According to fans in the audience, he grabbed it with both hands and snapped it clean in half like it was part of the choreography. City Spud was laughing, the DJ kept the beat rolling, and for a split second, it felt like classic Nelly chaos. But the internet didn't waste a second. Clips hit Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere almost instantly. People were posting captions like, "Nelly out here wild and like he's 22 again," and "Ashanti's not letting this slide." And as always, the comment section was quicker than the performance itself. Some fans joked that this is what happens when a star makes too many hits that never get old. Others claimed he might have been too comfortable on that stage. The moment went from funny to viral when Ashanti herself allegedly stepped into the conversation. Fans began sharing screenshots of what appeared to be her reaction under a reposted clip. And although nobody could confirm whether she wrote it laughing, crying, or side-eyeing, the message had everyone talking. "No woman is taking my husband from me." 9 words, and the internet erupted. People started arguing about whether she was joking, whether she was frustrated, or whether she was playfully checking her man in public. What followed next was even more dramatic. Some fans said Ashanti's comment felt protective and sweet, like something a woman says when she knows exactly who her partner is. Others speculated there might have been a little heat behind the words, just a hint of annoyance buried under the humor. And you know how social media works. When something can be interpreted 50 different ways, people will find 51. An entire thread appeared titled, "Ashanti's Not Playing About Nelly," with fans debating whether her tone was loving or giving warning. Meanwhile, Nelly eventually caught wind of all the noise. During a backstage meet and greet, a video surfaced of him chuckling about the whole thing. He allegedly said, "I wasn't even thinking about it. We were just having fun." But one line stood out above the rest, one that instantly became the quote replayed across fan pages, "Baby, we are one." And that single sentence added a whole new emotional layer to the situation, because suddenly the bra throwing wasn't even the story anymore. The story became the marriage, the bond, and how they handle attention in the spotlight. People online began stitching the performance videos with clips of Ashanti being affectionately protective of him during interviews, fan meetups, and backstage moments. Another wave of fans claimed this is exactly why they love the couple, because they defend each other without hesitation. Some even said the moment wasn't drama at all, but another glimpse into how secure their relationship has become since rekindling and starting their family. But there were still those who insisted the tension was more real than playful. Rumors began swirling that Ashanti wasn't even at the venue, which allegedly made her reaction even more intense because she was watching it unfold through social media. Others argued she knew Nelly for decades and wasn't surprised at all. They believe it was all lighthearted banter between two people who know how to keep their marriage fun. But as more videos surfaced, fans started asking bigger questions. Why did so many women throw bras at him that night? Why was the reaction so explosive? And what did Ashanti really feel watching it go viral? By the time the night ended, the performance had already become one of the most reshared Jingle Ball moments of the year. Even the backstage crew was allegedly laughing about it, telling fans during passing conversations that this wasn't the first time someone tried to get Nelly's attention like that. But this time the difference was clear. Nelly is a husband now, a father, a man whose personal life is constantly under the microscope, and that made everything feel a little more exposed, a little more intense. The moment everyone keeps returning to is Nelly snapping the bra in half. Some saw it as a boundary. Others claimed it was pure showmanship. But then newer angles surfaced showing his face right after he did it. A split-second expression fans are now dissecting frame by frame. Was he being playful? Was he low-key uncomfortable? Or did he know Ashanti was watching from afar? And just when people thought the conversation couldn't get any bigger, a new alleged detail started circulating, one that changed the tone of the entire situation and left fans asking if this moment was more serious behind the scenes than anyone realized. As the next morning rolled in, what started as a viral moment turned into full-blown online analysis. Fans were posting side-by-side comparisons of Ashanti's reaction to past situations, including older interviews where she joked about how protective she is over their bond. Some viewers argued her comment about "no woman is taking my husband" felt like a playful check, but others insisted it sounded like a wife who'd been pushed just a little too far. People began digging up clips of earlier shows where female fans tried to get a little extra bold with Nelly on stage, claiming this pattern had been building for a while. A rumored insider added more fuel to the fire, saying Ashanti doesn't mind the flirting that comes with fame, but she allegedly doesn't love when fans cross physical boundaries. The report claims she's secure but not oblivious, especially now that she and Nelly are raising their one-year-old baby KK together. The idea caught on and fans started commenting that motherhood changes everything, including how you react to someone tossing lingerie at your husband in front of thousands.
Meanwhile, Nelly's playful comment, "Baby, we are one," kept circulating and took on a life of its own. Entire threads were filled with fans praising how unified they seem behind the scenes. Some said Nelly didn't even hesitate to publicly reassure her, and that's why the marriage works. Others felt there was a deeper meaning behind the line, like he knew the moment would blow up online and wanted to get ahead of any misunderstanding. People started speculating about whether the couple had a private conversation afterward, especially after a leaked audio clip, allegedly from backstage, captured Nelly telling City Spud, "Ashanti gonna be trippin' when she sees this." Whether the audio was real or just expertly timed fandom editing didn't matter. The internet believed it. Soon, fan pages were posting captions like, "He knew the storm was coming," while others posted memes of Ashanti standing at the door with her arms crossed. Even celebrities chimed in, with a well-known R&B singer allegedly commenting that the couple needed to "remember the world is always watching." That one comment sent people into another round of arguments about how fame complicates even the healthiest relationships. The conversation took a more emotional turn when a fan-made compilation went viral. It highlighted moments of Nelly supporting Ashanti through her pregnancy, the way he held baby KK during rehearsals, and clips of the two exchanging small, subtle glances during red carpets. The message beneath the video read, "A bra isn't breaking what love already built." The video racked up hundreds of thousands of views within hours, and soon the tone online began shifting from messy commentary to admiration of their growth as a couple. But just as things were settling down, another unexpected layer emerged. A crew member who allegedly worked the lighting panel that night claimed Nelly seemed thrown off after the first bra hit the stage, not in a flirty way, but in a moment of genuine surprise. According to the source, he looked backstage twice, almost like he was seeking someone's reaction. This statement reopened the conversation completely. Fans wondered whether Nelly's stage antics were purely instinctual or whether he was trying to prove something to himself, to Ashanti, or maybe to the crowd. Reports then circulated that Ashanti spent the next morning liking posts that celebrated natural love, loyalty, and commitment. Fans took those likes as subtle commentary on the situation, interpreting them as quiet affirmations of her bond with Nelly. But others argued she was sending a gentle message, not jealousy, but respect for boundaries. And suddenly, the conversation wasn't about the bras anymore. It was about what marriage looks like in the spotlight, as two icons navigate fame while raising a toddler. The tension hit a new peak when a popular gossip page claimed Ashanti had been on FaceTime with Nelly before the performance, and allegedly joked about fans acting crazy at these holiday shows. If true, that comment opened the door for a whole new interpretation. Maybe Nelly snapping that bra wasn't about entertaining the crowd. Maybe, as fans speculated, it was his way of making a point, showing he's not entertaining anyone in a way that crosses lines. What no one saw coming was the final twist by the end of the day. A fan at the airport shared a clip of Ashanti walking hand in hand with baby KK, smiling, calm, unbothered. But when someone asked her what she thought about the bra incident, she allegedly just said, "He knows what home looks like." The entire internet froze. Was it shade? Was it affection? Was it both? And then, just when people thought the story was closing, Another video began circulating, one that appeared to show Nelly backstage opening his phone, staring at something for a long moment, then shaking his head with a laugh that didn't look entirely playful. Fans immediately asked the same question: what exactly did Ashanti text him after the show? And that mystery pushed the entire situation into a whole new wave of speculation.